Hello, and welcome back to the Wuthering Waves video. And again, I know it's a long time in between these kind of things, but like, you gotta understand, there's not really a whole lot to talk about a lot of the times. So, but now we officially have the free Xiangli Yao, right? Well, he's in the game. He's cool. Let's go ahead and claim him. He's super easy to get for free. By the way, this popularity meter to actually unlock him. You just need to be doing this event. And this event has a ton of rewards anyway, so you really should be doing it. And 600 or 6,000 here. This is like the basic level that you need to be in order, like, even to play the event in general. So if you like finish the tutorial for this, you're gonna be able to get that. It's 6,000. You can't really see it. My big fat head's in the way, but it's really easy to claim, and then you can go ahead and grab him for free. He actually is pretty damn good. So once we do claim him, we'll go ahead and talk about him a little bit. He's pretty crazy for a free character. Same thing with his animation. Okay, his animation's kind of crazy. Okay, now I don't really care for a lot of the dudes in this game. Like, a lot of them are kind of basic, and that's kind of how I felt about him for a very long time. But he's pretty damn cool. I did pre-farm him a bit, right? I've been trying to get him up and upgraded. That way we can actually like go ahead and talk about him a little bit more during this video. But if anything, I'll just go ahead and jump into his trial so that we can talk about him. Now, he does have an actual, like, real banner that you can summon on if you want dupes. I don't really know if his dupes are worth it. Let's look at his dupes real quick. Are they even remotely usable? Resonance skill, Law of Reigns. Okay, so he gets some more damage here. Okay, he gets 30% crit damage. That one's pretty crazy. Just increased damage on his abilities. Again, increased damage. Oh, 25% damage for your whole team is pretty cool. Okay. Just a bigger damage multiplier, and then more damage multiplier. So yeah, it's just more damage. It's nothing actually necessary. The best one is probably the free 30 crit damage. That's just kind of crazy. But like, it's nothing that you like actually need. You don't really need to go out of your way for this. I don't think he's a character that if you get him for free, you don't really need to go out of your way to go and get more dupes. Kind of like how with Dr. Ratio in Honkai Star Rail, he's really good at just his free base, like, no dupe level. Like, you do not need more dupes than him. Like, he will be completely fine without it. It's looking like we can only really get him to level 70 here, which is, like, fine. He's not going to be, like, leveled up all that much. I plan on just giving him kind of, like, all my Calcharo gear, to be completely honest. Where's Calcharo stuff? Alright, let's go ahead and slap a bunch of gear on him real quick. And then see what he's kind of looking like. Because, like, Electro gear is the thing that I've been kind of struggling with the most. Because, like, I play 2 Electro characters already. So it's been, like, kind of one of those things where it's really hard to, like, get decent Electro pieces. A lot of them end up being really bad. This one, as I recently got one, those are pretty damn cool. Pretty damn good. But, like, double crit rate pieces in this game are really annoying. And then I did grab this weapon for him. I believe this is the Battle Pass weapon. So we have this. Alright, so he's gonna have like moderately okay stats. He's like a very solid main DPS character. One big thing about him though, right? He pairs insanely well with Yin Lin. He basically removes, like, he's a way better synergy with Yin Lin than Calcharo is, just because he's a lot faster than Calcharo, and he has, again, being a premium summonable character, right, he's going to have a lot higher ratios than Calcharo. Now, I, unfortunately, have an E, or what is this, what are we calling this, like, wave bands, right, so a W2 Calcharo, so, like, it's a bit unfortunate for me, right, but Xiangli Yao, he is, he's going to be better. He's going to be better regardless. Like, you can already see his ratios are pretty damn good, and we can, like, already give him more crit damage from his skills here. Let's go ahead and talk about his banner and stuff real quick, just because in case you feel like something on it, it is here. Again, I don't personally think it's worth it, right? Like, the 4 stars aren't even that good. The only one good here is, like, Donjin. Like, she's really good, but Alto and Yuanwu are, like, worthless, so, like, who cares? His weapon, I actually have not looked at literally at all. I have no idea what the hell this thing does. Let's see. Okay, so it's a crit rate main stat, which is pretty nice. Gain 12% attribute damage bonus when using Resonance Liberation. The wielder gains 48% Resonance Liberation damage for 8 seconds. This effect can be extended by 5 seconds each time Resonance skills. Okay, so it's not bad. It's really not bad at all. But, like, it's completely unnecessary. Like, you do not need this. You can summon for this if you really want to, but you really don't need to. Like, he'll be perfectly fine without this. If you like him a lot, like if you play him after getting him free and you really, really like him, you think he's really, really cool, sure, go for his weapon. Don't go for dupes. His banner's not very good. It's not worth it. If anything, actually, can you buy dupes of him from the shop? You can. Yeah, so if anything, if you've been saving up, like, your pulls from here, or your coral, and you really like him, getting the W2 actually is the one that's really good, and you can buy that for free. So I'd probably recommend that, if anything. I don't really recommend getting him with, like, actual, like, actually pulling for him. I don't recommend doing that. Let's go ahead and jump into his trial real quick. That way we can kind of just, like, get a decent look at him. He's mainly, like, an on-field main DPS kind of thing, which is pretty neat. Like, you do get to play him a little bit in the story as well, which is pretty cool. He's a very quirky character. Gauntlet characters are not really characters that I really mesh with, but he is really damn good, so... like, I kind of okay with it. His, like, whole main gimmick, right, is he builds up his, like, E to be better, and then when you enter in his ult state, there's, like, another, like, forte gauge that you have to build up in order to, like, make his, like, E even stronger as well. He's very cool, like, all around. He is a really cool guy. Like, I really liked his gameplay in the actual, like, story. So, like, at the bare minimum, he's a cool character that you get for free, regardless of if you want to actually play him or not. He is neat. Can we get his intro up, please? There we go. Right. And he's a pretty cool guy. Right, so this puts him into an extra state where he now has the super forte gauge, right, where you have to build up by getting, I believe it's doing hits with his, like, just regular basic attack string, and then you can do the big bomb, is what it essentially is. It's like a big, like, AoE slam thing. It's very strange. It's very weird mechanics, but, like, I mean, it does decent damage, and I believe all of this does proc Yinlin's abilities, and since it is, I believe, technically considered Resonance Liberation damage, that is also something that's, like, Yinlin again buffs. That's why, like, they have such good synergy with each other, because he is doing an insane amount of Resonance Liberation damage when he's in the enhanced state. That's a cool shot that we got in his trial. Okay. Right, so he has his enhanced state, which is doing a whole bunch of Resonance Liberation damage, which again is getting buffed by Yinlin, as well as the Electro damage buff. So he just ends up being, like, a really, really good partner. If you did pull for Yinlin like I did, I see no reason why you shouldn't build this guy, especially if you don't have Calcharo, who was Yinlin's best partner before. So, in all honesty, Xiangli Yao is, like, kind of crazy, and you should build him if you have him. Like, why not? He's free. You're gonna need 3 teams anyway. Like, I really don't see a reason to not build him. So, again, that's just my personal thoughts. He's not hard to build. You just need Tempest Memphis, which is probably also his best in slot Echo anyway. Again, this is a Thundering Memphis, but Tempest Memphis is, like, easily his best in slot. I think that one is way better than Thundering Memphis. And then, of course, just give him a bunch of attack, Resonance Liberation damage, and then crit, and you should be good. I think he's really crazy. I think he's really nice. It's great that he's free, and it's really, really, really easy to get him. Again, if you just play the event, you'll get him for free. It's pretty simple. I don't really understand why they did this. I think it's just to be appreciative. But, like, hey, this is what, our 4th free 5-star in this game, and he's good. Like, we'll take that, right? Like, what can we really say? Like, thank you, Kuro Games. That's pretty much it. This guy's sick. Please build him if you have him, especially if you have Yinlin. There's literally no reason not to. Go do it. You won't be disappointed. He will do the big PP damage. You'll be completely fine. Is there anything else that we can talk about with him? Like, his skills, I guess, we can go over, right, a little bit. Well, I just upgrade these. Electro damage. Oh, okay. Interruption resistance is pretty damn nice, especially because since he's an on-field DPS character that wants to be kind of attacking as much as possible, him being able to not have to worry about getting interrupted in his combo string is pretty damn good. He also, well, he gets crit damage for free. Okay, so it's about 8% on both of these. Okay, that I mean, an extra 16% crit damage is good. I believe Calcharo also gets crit damage, right? Yeah. So he's going to have pretty much the exact same stats my Calcharo does because they have, like, the same Battle Pass weapons. So, again, I think he's good. I don't think he's bad whatsoever. Please build him. There's no reason not to. Just go ahead and do it. I don't know what his scale prio is probably going to be. It's probably going to be, like, Forte Circuit, and then normal attack and Resonance Liberation. That's probably going to be what you're going to want to do, and then Resonant Skill and Intro probably last, because those are just basic damage dealers, right? Damage dealing abilities. You're going to want to just focus on the big three, right? So anyway, that's kind of how I feel about him. Let me know what you guys think about Xiangli Yao in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.